Howdy doody. Honestly, whatever this ends up. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just something random. So, if you're expecting anything like, a gaming video with a lot of edits, you might want to click off. But if you're just a viewer that likes to watch my things, my stuff, me, this is gonna be the most random thing you're gonna see. It's gonna be a bunch of clips of me and my day or week or month. But yeah, I just woke up and I'm about to probably take a shit and then probably brush my teeth and then probably wash my face, because you can see I kind of need that in life anyway. So let's get to it. Door 2023 edition. It's all still the same, but I still don't have a bed. I just peed.
What the hell? Oh my God.
All right. I'm taking a little break. As you can see, hold on. As you can see, there's my clothes and my hoodies right here in my head and some other stuff. I had to rearrange all of that right there because it was a big mess. So yeah, I'm gonna eat tight. You tell it, I love this mug. This mug is my favorite mug. It just looks so, so cool in my opinion. Yeah. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. So I'm about to fuck that up. Just the way I fucked your mom. About 80% of this damn vlog thing has been in my room. So you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to go outside and run some miles. Yeah. Let's go. It's always very important to stretch before you run. You feel me? Oh yeah, that feels good. Feels very good. Very good. I think it just came. Yup. That was my, what is it? I think it was 3 miles. About 3 miles. This track was like, it says, oh, thank you, son. I'll do it like that. The track says, or the little thing says, half a mile, each red dot. I'm gonna just say this whole thing is about half a mile. Ran around it 6 times, it's about 3 miles. Yup. Fuck me, bitch. Life is good. Life is good for me. But if it's not good for you, then I just want to let you know. I just want to let you know that with time, things kind of change for you. As long as you're putting in the work. And yeah, as long as you're putting in the work to change yourself. If you're going through a rough time, like I've said before in other videos, I don't think I've said it in other videos because I'm not, and I never was as wise as I am, and that I feel like I am before. But with time, a lot of things will change as long as you put in the effort to change. And most of you may not understand that, but if you're watching this and and you're putting in the work, and eventually when you start to open your mind to a lot of things, you're gonna understand like what I'm saying. And I feel like nobody really understands sayings until they've gone through the saying. And yeah, Then you go back and you look at this thing, you're like, you know, I can relate to that, and I'm glad I can relate to that. Which makes you feel good, and you're just like, ah. Is this the end of the video? I don't know. I like to document myself sometimes, even though, like, when I look back at it, I'm like, this is the cringiest thing I've ever made, seen. I cringe at myself. But then I think about it again from a different perspective, and then I'm thinking, like, well, now I'm thinking, it's just me. I'm just being me for real. And if you don't like it, then you can screw off, man. But I'm just being me. And I feel like I look back and I cringe only because I'm like, that's not like the cool way of doing it. But just like Tyler, the creator, said, you can't be too cool or else you freeze to death. Zoom! I don't know. Just take some time to sit down and listen to your thoughts. And if they're negative, then change them and become positive. Make them positive. Yeah. You feel me? I don't know how to explain it, but I'm at peace with my mind. And if you're not, that's okay. And don't compare yourself to others. I'm gonna say that. Do not compare. Only compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And if you're doing worse than yourself yesterday, then do better than yourself today, tomorrow. You feel me? You know, that's the only way you end up loving yourself. Just understanding your thoughts and understanding you. You know? And you get to be alone to do a lot of that. No one's gonna do that shit for you. And you won't understand that unless you do it yourself. And that's what I'm just, that's all I've been trying to say. You won't understand it unless you do it yourself. You start to put in the work. Start putting in the time. But yeah, don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself. This is part 2. Yeah, I'm close. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to your friends, you know, your other people in your life. Just compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And then just gradually get better from there, you know. Just the smallest thing each day, you know, to help you improve. That's all that matters. You know, just taking baby steps. And then make the voice in your head a motivating friend, you know. Stop being so hard on yourself. Like, there are times where you had to be hard on yourself, and I feel like we all have to go through this, like, villain arc in our life. And then, like, once we feel like we've had enough of the negativity of the villain arc, you know, then we start to want more positivity. So then we switch our minds and we want more positivity, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like we all have to go through some bad, negative things in order to want and enjoy the positive times in our life. You feel me? I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling on about the things that I've been wanting to tell people, but no one really reaches out and asks for help, which is fine. You don't really have to do that all the time, but with some conflicts. Now, if you're thinking about fucking killing yourself and whatever, like, you better talk to somebody. Because that's a whole different level of internal conflict, you know, like, you got to get help for that. And I mean that if you do think about committing suicide or some shit, harming yourself in any way, just reach out to somebody, anybody, somebody that cares, fucking teachers, I don't know, somebody that, you know, somebody that cares. That's what I'm trying to say.